Yes, I'm not the father. What's up, everybody? We are back with another episode of Rare Breeds. I'm bobbing around. If you can see me on YouTube right now, I have a ass bob, and I love it. That's what's new in my life. I cut all my hair off, took out my 22-inch extensions, and cut 4 inches.
22?
I had 22-inch extensions.
Is that a lot? That feels like a lot.
That's like a lot.
That's a ton.
And then it's like almost 2 feet.
That was a lot. Like she sent a snap like.
And then I cut off 4 inches of my regular hair.
She said going to get a ass bob, and I'm like, is that code? Because I know, like, I'm like,
else?
No, she's not. And then she sent the picture like hours later, and I'm like, she did it.
So shout out to my sister, Hair by Kennedy Grace. Go follow her on Instagram and book with her because she's tea. She's tea. Something that I have been seeing online lately, and like just like the hair change made me think of this because I had bleach blonde hair in this era. But have you been seeing that people are saying that 2026 is the new 2016?
Yeah.
I don't buy that.
I don't either.
I don't buy it.
You don't?
No.
Well, no, I don't. I couldn't see anyone giving reasons why that's the case. I just couldn't.
Bieberchella, Hannah Montana's anniversary. Like, it's just the year of, like, healing your child, I feel. Like, your childhood. Like, your inner child.
Right.
Like,
so
20th anniversary of Shrek, too.
The trends coming back, like, people are doing that, like, 2016, like, rosy filter and, like, the flower crown. Like, I don't know. I just feel like something about, like, the essence of 2016 is, like, in the air.
But in your essence, you were 16 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was 26. So,
Dang.
But if you go back to 2006, maybe
And
I can
I'm 26 right now.
Yeah.
Well, 25 right now.
Right. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
So my era in 2016 was kids and not, but Kylie, the way she's like, it's 2016 again. So now,
maybe it's just for my generation, not you guys.
It is because Hannah Montana, Bieber, all those things, Kylie said the same thing. So it's got to be for you guys. So I'm happy for y'all.
I feel like the last 2 years have had a lot of anniversaries of things. I will say that, like you said.
Yeah.
Like, for example, the last time I saw Bruno Mars in concert was 2016, and then I'm going to see him today. So, like, 10 years, like, I don't know.
Oh, it's very nostalgic.
2016 is, or 2026 is giving very nostalgia for me, and I like it.
Oh.
But I don't know. I thought you guys would have bigger opinions on that.
If we bring 2006 back, I could relate.
Maybe
but
like
I just don't remember much of. Like Karsyn, you and I were the same age. I just don't remember much of 2016. Like,
she lived.
I don't know.
that was my first year.
Like, I remember some of the things you were talking about, but you know,
that
I just don't see it this year.
That was
Anyway.
when I got my license, and I was whipping that Jeep all over the damn place.
I think people yearn for 2016. Like, I feel like there's once every year that people are like, man, we
Like,
missed
I just
2016.
miss
It's like a
not
once a year
having-
thing that happens.
I just miss not having like a job.
Okay, yeah,
And
same.
like serious responsibility. Like I really thought that I had something to be worried about at the age of 16.
Same.
I really thought that some things were my biggest problems.
Yeah, me too.
Literally.
And now here I am.
I would give anything to trade places with my 16-year-old self.
Be like, you have
1000%.
no idea.
You're lucky.
Like, shut up.
No more complaining.
You're clueless.
We're
Shut
not doing
up.
that.
Yeah.
You're happy right now.
Yeah.
High school.
Enjoy the life.
Not a damn thing to worry about. Dinner made for you when you get home. Mm-hmm. It's kind of my life a little bit right now.
Honesty.
You are spoiled.
I am. I'll
are
take
spoiled.
it. I'll take it. I'll take it.
You're spoiled.
Well, I'm excited you're going to see Bruno. I'm very jealous I'm not going with you.
I am.
I hope he plays
So
Perm.
excited. He is. It's on the set list.
Who are you going with?
It's just me and Logan.
Oh,
I know.
I'm bummed.
I know. Me and my
Damn
Logan
it.
are going.
Oh my God.
I know. We were talking about it, and I was like, should we, like, we were on Amazon trying to find shirts that said, like, we are not dating, so that, like, he could
my
pick up
God.
chicks.
Oh, that's funny.
That is, like, I almost, because we're going to do messy draft in a little bit, and our, like, messy draft is hills you'll die on. I almost put in my hills you'll die on that, like, men do not need girl best friends. But then I was like, then me and Logan gave me friends.
Exactly.
It's so situational.
It is situational. It's very, very, very it's got to be the right person at the right time.
It does. Yeah.
Yeah, because I was like, I almost put that, and then I was like, wait, I would be a hypocrite.
Yeah. Who are you going to the concert with? My best guy friend, Logan.
If Logan got a girlfriend and she hated me, I would be so devastated.
You would be devastated.
I'd be like, I come in peace. I just want to be able to see his mom and hang out with Vicky and like
go to lunch sometimes at work.
Speaking of people's parents, we meant to give a shout out last week when we were talking about our trip to Asheville. We meant to give a shout out to Todd Father. He is Olivia's dad. He is salt of the earth, gold, goodest human. And he sits in his recliner and watches Rare Breeds on YouTube, just like all of you should.
Yes.
Every week.
Boom.
And I'm like
it's his Good Morning America.
Right.
Like that's awesome. How he watches it. Yeah. He is salt of the earth. Like I love Olivia and I had so much fun with her. But I loved getting to sit next to Todd at dinner and just talking to him. And we were just cutting up the whole time, talking shit about everybody at the table. Yep. And having a blast. Me? No, not you. Never you.
No,
but you were right next to me. You would have heard it.
We left last week and I was like, I forgot to say hey to Todd. And
I know.
We didn't want to miss
hey,
that.
Todd.
Hey, Todd. We miss you. We love you.
We do.
Speaking of watching things on TV, have you been watching any good murder documentaries lately?
I just started one today. That's Should I Marry a Murderer? That came out today.
Ooh. Oh, I saw this.
I was in it, and then I had to watch.
Don't give any spoilers.
Villa. You'll get the trailer. It's basically about a girl that falls in love with this guy like quickly, and the last thing I heard is he's got to tell her something. Yeah, and they're engaged.
Like I think this isn't a spoiler. I don't think she finds out before they're married that he's a killer.
I don't think so.
And she decides to still marry him. I don't know. But she does it because she wants to get dirt something on him.
That was the last. That's why I don't watch the trailer because I don't want to know.
Thanks, Ryan.
But you won't know what happens. You don't know.
I'm not. I'm choosing to think that you just made that up.
I just recently got to the point where I'll watch like murder stuff by myself now at home. Like I'll watch it in bed now by myself. So
that would freak me out.
Everyone says I'm a sociopath because I do that. Like it puts me to sleep.
Yeah,
I couldn't do that. I gotta watch like Kung Fu Panda or something.
I can do it now, but so I've been on it lately, and I watched the other night. I want to talk about this one because like it is. I'm still confused. Like it doesn't make sense to me how they didn't solve it, and I don't understand who killed her. But it's called Death in Apartment 603, and it's about a woman named Ellen Greenberg, and her fiance left their apartment, went down to the gym, came back 20 or 30 minutes later, and she was stabbed 20 times in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh.
And
but the door was locked from the inside, and so the police automatically ruled it as suicide. So then the investigation wasn't done as if it were a homicide, so the scene wasn't secured correctly and all of these things. So then by the time they wanted to question if it was a homicide or a suicide, they couldn't really figure it out. And like the fact that like everyone wants to say, oh, it was obviously the fiance, but like there's camera footage of him I mean, he's at the gym
when he ran up with the detectives or whatever.
And the door was locked from the inside, but I also don't believe that she could have done that to herself.
Not in the places that she was stabbed.
And it kept going like that.
And there were wounds on her back as well,
like as if she had fought.
And some not defensive wounds. I didn't mean to say that. Like there were stab wounds on her back.
Oh, yeah.
No.
And
there's no way.
They also, one of the medical examiners had said that some of the wounds would have been inflicted after she was already dead. So she couldn't have done them to herself.
Yeah.
But they cleared the fiance, and like I don't believe it was the fiance.
I don't either.
I like who like there's or she did, but like it's just crazy. Like how did she stab herself 20 times?
I remember watching and leaving the documentary like that's.
Or did the boyfriend stab her before he left for the gym? I don't know.
Yeah, and then somehow covered it up. Like, how would they not find that?
I don't.
Like,
or
any kind of evidence.
Was the trippiest.
Like, if his alibi was good enough to clear, then how did?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
there was no evidence.
If you haven't watched it, it's on Hulu, Disney Plus, that kind of stuff.
You'll almost go back and watch it again because you're like,
it's a quick 3-episode. Like, I watched it in 2 nights. But it's just like one of those ones where you're like, what? You're so genuinely perplexed. Like,
yeah.
I was like, what the is who done it?
Like who did it? Yeah.
Who? It was so weird.
Yeah.
I watched that a while ago. So you're just now watching them So I'm gonna have to send you like my good list of
Yeah,
them.
yes.
Because you'll watch them.
I've seen all of the ones on, like, not to say I've never watched a murder documentary. I've just have to watch them with other people or like a significant other or something. So like I've watched like all the ones that they've got on Netflix and stuff. But like when it comes to branching out and watching like Dateline episodes or like any of that by myself, I can't do it.
But
I can now. Now. So.
Usually gets me on those is I'll see TikTok reels of them and I'll be like, I like that story, and then I'll not like it, but I'm intrigued, and then I'll go and like
it's like pulling a thread down a rabbit hole.
It is, and they get me every time. I can't.
But Caitlin, you have a list of true crime? Is it true crime or murder docs or
everywhere on Hulu, on Peacock, on HBO Max? I have an issue. I've watched them everywhere. Like I'm going to put together a list because I have some on there that I'm like, people need to see this because it's good life skills maybe.
Yeah.
And then the other part is the story itself. It's just so like, how, who, like those kinds.
Like those would get me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
honestly,
I have them everywhere.
I do better with those two more than like the really gruesome ones, like the Ed Gein. That was hard to watch with somebody else even. Like that was just disturbing. Do you know what I mean? Like to your
I'm
core.
The same way.
But like the ones like that are such mysteries and like they end up being cold cases or things like that. Like those I find extra intriguing compared to just like straight up brutal just
like the
more
Netflix
gore,
shows
rated
that
R
like,
type stuff. Yeah.
Dahmer and Gein and all the remakes they did.
Like dismembering bodies and all that
that
stuff gets me.
That was hard to watch.
Yeah, the Ed Gein thing was really hard to watch. I still haven't finished it. I still have one more. I have an episode and a half left, and I just could not go any further.
I thought Dahmer was better. Which
I was
don't
just
think any
sick
of them are
over
better.
it the whole time. It was just
gross.
disgusting.
It's gross. Like Dahmer was gross, but Ed Gein took it up a notch. Where it was like
grave robbing and wearing someone else's skin is
making
insane.
lamps. It was crazy.
Just that sentence alone.
And
I do kind of want that nipple lamp though.
They didn't hold back on the scenes either.
He made a lamp.
Wait, he made a
like
lamp
and a
nipples
chair
on it.
Oh, like from his victims?
Areolas.
From people he had grave robbed.
Oh my
Cut their
god.
areolas off, made a lamp out of it.
Oh my god.
I don't want the lamp with other people's skin on it. I just want a nipple lamp, you know?
Just one that looks like it's covered in nipples.
Like an inspired piece.
Yes, yeah, like an inspo.
You have to explain it to people
Like
when they come
Ed Gein
over.
dupe.
It's like, well,
Like a knockoff, if you will.
Ed Gein DH Gate.
Oh my
Ed
god.
Gein Gate. EG Gate. I got this off EG Gate.
EG Gate.
God.
Baby.
Hey, where'd you get your
Where'd this come from?
Where'd you get your labia scarf?
EG Gate.
Got it on EG Gate.
Oh god. There's probably a place like that exists.
There probably is.
Unfortunately.
That's disgusting. We shouldn't be talking about this out loud. They're gonna be like, you sick.
Well, I'll tell you who almost ended up on a documentary himself was Jax.
What did he do?
This has been in my emotional purse for a hot minute because I think you were there and I haven't shared it yet.
Oh, this is when he said the thing to you.
And Jax is your son.
Jax is her
12-year-old.
her youngest.
My
He's
youngest.
the one that is exactly like Caitlin in all of the wrong ways.
Oh no.
He's he's just like Caitlin in the good ways. Like his sweet and heart side of him is Caitlin, but his attitude and his
One-liners and his logic of thinking.
She's getting all of her karma back. She didn't need to have girls to get her karma. I saw them and all of their friends like rolling around in the mud at your house.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
I get on Instagram and I pull up stories and I see Caitlin's story and it looks like my worst nightmare. It is 6 to 8 15-year-old boys, 12 to 15-year-old boys, shirtless, covered from head to toe in mud.
Oh my god.
Standing on her back porch. I'm like, what? How many?
Were they like outside playing football or
Xanax
something?
did
Or
Caitlin
what?
have today? Because there's no way she's cool with that.
Oh my god. So I had some wine, which was why I was probably more chill about it than I would have been on any other day. It was a Saturday. Let them be kids. Whatever.
Fair.
They said, can we go play in the creek? Sure. Sounds like water to me. When they come back, I'm like, was there a creek ever? Or did you just pick a puddle and roll in it like a hog?
That's what it looked like.
That's pretty much what they did.
They literally looked like they went hog wild.
I mean, they did go hog wild. I had all these kids. They were spending the night. So I'm like, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 covered in
Did
mud.
you have to like hose them off?
Hell yeah. I took
I was
the
gonna
hose
say, you'd have to
off,
hose them before they get in
took
the
a
house.
nozzle. It took me 15 minutes just to get half of them in shape enough to enter the house to get in the shower. My shower, by the way. Had to clean that up after. So after that, I said, Jax, I love y'all, but like, why do we have to roll in mud? Like, we're not civilized human beings.
Right.
But they're boys.
They're boys.
It's what they're going to do. So,
I'm sure I rolled in mud.
From this point on, we're putting an outside shower out there because that ain't happening.
I was saying, just give them a water
There
hose
you
and be
go.
like, this
I'm
is your
learning in
method.
this new house what we need, and what just ran up to the top of the list was an outdoor shower.
Yeah.
Because they're going to have
That's probably
that.
not a bad idea for like, even
It's
like
not.
Brandon and like being outdoors and working outdoors, or like hunting, like muck boots and things like that. Like you can rinse off so much equipment.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just leave stuff out there and be like,
So,
there you go.
I'm gonna need that sooner than later because it's summer and now they're just a free for all at this point. They are being insane. So that was my emotional purse. 2 of them. I forgot about the mudding.
I didn't really have anything like sitting in my emotional purse, so you took up 2 things for both of us. Actually, them being muddy on your Instagram story was emotional for me.
That was in your purse.
That was tough for me.
Like, are you okay?
That was a lot for me to go through and see. So, but I'm good. I'm good now.
I don't blame you.
So I kind of teased and mentioned this earlier, but our messy draft this week is the topic is hills that you will die on. And as you know, Caitlin and I are incredibly opinionated.
This was actually a little bit harder than I thought.
I will say it was harder for me to do than I thought it would be too. I spent a solid 45 minutes to an hour thinking about what my list would be. So
that's why mine are all over the place.
How many did you end up with?
I ended up with 5.
Me too. Okay, cool.
Okay.
Perfect.
Wow. Look at us.
We always do that.
Look at us.
I know.
Love that.
I didn't even have to tell y'all. I was like, I trust them.
I love it.
Yeah.
Do you want to go first or me?
Yeah, I'll roll off of what I just said about summers here. I don't believe it's the best season. I don't think
summer.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
I think everyone
agree.
hypes summer up to be like, that's it. That's the best season. And I just don't agree with that.
Fall.
It's spring or fall. It's spring or fall for me.
Mostly fall, though. Fall is when you...
Spring gets me with the rain and the pollen is what I don't like about spring.
Fall is just innocent. It's just there to keep you cool, and you'll go out and do more things. Unless I'm doing a pool day or a lake day, nothing is fun in 98-degree weather.
Yeah.
True.
Nothing.
I don't disagree with that.
I just think it's overly hyped up, and I'll die on that.
I will die on the hill of spring. I'm a spring diehard. The only thing I don't like is the pollen.
allergies.
No, I do. The pollen is the only thing I hate about it. Like everything else I love about spring.
But I love winter, so to me, fall leads you into winter, and those are like my happy seasons.
See, I'm the opposite.
Spring reminds me that summer's coming, and it gets on my nerves. All right, what's yours? Sorry to bore you.
Exhausted. It's been one of
Now
the days.
that that's over, I'm going to start us off with a very controversial take. Pineapple does belong on pizza.
Nope.
I don't think is that controversial anymore?
Ass. It is. It still
Is
is.
it still controversial?
It always will be.
Yeah.
I've never understood why it is. Like
Pineapple
I don't like it,
belongs
but
on
I don't.
Pizza, and I will
Put
die
whatever
on
you
that
want
hill.
on pizza. Like
Nope. No pineapple ever. Never even tried it. I refuse.
If pineapple doesn't belong on pizza, then why do we make barbecue sauce chicken pizzas? Then that shouldn't be a thing. To me,
I don't eat it
that's
on
why
there
I don't
either.
like either. But I'm like, if that's what you want on a pizza dough, man, do it.
Blah.
Like
No.
I don't see an ish.
All right. My next one is just one more of anything isn't true. Just one more beer. Just one more show. Just one more anything. It's just overrated. Just say that you're going to have more drinks. Say you're going to watch the show over and over again or more shows after. Just one more is not a thing.
Not real.
No.
I can stand by that.
It never ends.
Yeah.
Just keeps going.
Texting more than once is not embarrassing. Buzz.
God, I hope
it's
not.
Me
Excuse
again.
me.
Hello. Oh, you thought I was done? Here's my 5th text. I have more to say. I think of new thoughts. I blew somebody up for 15 straight minutes this morning when they weren't awake. I woke up to something that they had sent me that really gave me a lot of thoughts. And from the time I stepped foot out of bed to the time that I walked out of the door, every 5 minutes I thought of something else that I had to say, and I just kept firing them off. Who cares? Who cares?
Nobody.
That's what texting's for.
If somebody, and I text like I talk too, so like,
Yeah.
I don't like to put 5 sentences in one text message.
Oh, God, no.
If I'll send you.
No, you need to be able to see each of my
I do a
thoughts as they
sentence
roll
As
in.
they happen.
A sentence per text message. Max.
Exactly.
Max.
So just text them again. Who gives a shit? If their phone's buzzing, you're just further justifying their phone bill. You know?
I
Truth.
agree. My next one is ranch belongs in every food group. Period. Homemade ranch.
Belongs in every food group.
Belongs in, like, as a side to every...
Oh,
you can make it
yes.
a side
Goes
to
with,
anything.
like,
It
oh my
goes
gosh.
with everything. That's what I mean.
This might be, I don't know, or maybe people will agree with this and people aren't as evil as I think, but no matter if the service sucks, bare minimum, always tip 20%.
That's so funny because my next one is that the tipping has gotten out of control.
I believe that tipping has gotten out of control in the sense
of like standing up and ordering your own thing.
I'm ordering my food from you and you are just standing there pressing I'm pressing the same buttons. Yeah. I'm not tipping you for that.
Right.
But
like a restaurant
at
server.
A restaurant, I just am very, because I was a waitress at one point and I just am very much like, you never know if somebody's having a bad day. If somebody is just blatantly freaking like awful and rude to you, there are cases where this does not apply. But like, even if it's not the most attentive and amazing service that you've ever had, like at the very minimum, yes, they chose to work a restaurant job that pays like small, but they chose to work a restaurant job that depends on tips, and you came to a restaurant knowing that as well. So I just feel like at the very basis, like that's kind of what that person budgets their life off of in a way. Yeah. And so at the very least, just do that.
And you don't know what goes on in the back of the house. If anything above
that is when I feel like I've received like really exceptional service, then I go above that. But like I think at the very minimum, the kind thing to do is 20% no matter what, unless they literally called you like a or something.
Unless they were just blatantly
awful to you.
Now, because you don't know what goes on in behind the scenes.
That either. You don't know what kind of management they're under. You don't know if they're getting bullied by people they work with. You don't know if their dog just died.
No.
Yeah.
So
that I agree with. My point
Sorry she forgot your refill of sweet tea.
Yeah, you don't not tip someone for that shit.
Like that, yes.
Yeah,
that's a little ridiculous. Yeah. I always tip well, always. But it's the places like you just said, when I'm standing up there, like you're standing in front of me.
I'm pouring my own drink at the fountain and you expect me to give you a tip?
Yeah.
Like, I think the place we were at today, if it would have offered like to a tip, I would have been like, I'm seating myself with my own number, with my own tray. All you're doing is bringing it to me.
Yeah.
So, and you know that they get paid more than regular
they're not getting
waiters and waitresses do at a restaurant.
Yeah,
so
if you, like, or even sometimes, like, I feel like takeout is a controversial one or a touchy one because
the DoorDash.
I was literally about to ask, like, what about like the delivery services?
DoorDash, I just have like a basic, and then same thing. If that person is like super communicative through like the messages or like does something nice or whatever, I'll add more at the end. But I always do like pretty much the same for every, based on the proportion of it. But like,
I do too.
Takeout is what's hard for me. Like when you go pick up takeout from a restaurant and then like they want you to tip, like when I go to Outback and I sit in the curbside and like, so I'm like, yeah, okay, they walked me the food to the curbside. So like, does that warrant, like, takeout is the place I get confused. Cause I'm like, that's kind of one of those where you're taking my order and then just bringing it to me kind of thing. But like, then again, it's a little bit more than just me ordering from you at a cashier and walking away with my you know?
I know, but I remember when I was a waitress and you would do like to-goes, you would get more. You would get paid more for doing to-goes because you didn't have active tables. Yeah. So I think they try to balance that part out. So no, I don't think that I should tip like I just sat down and hung out with you for an hour.
Right.
There's another thing too, is that some places, I don't know how common this is now, but where I worked and was like a waiter and, you know, in the kitchen type stuff when I was in high school, the tips were split amongst whoever was working. Like if someone tipped you directly, like it didn't matter. You were supposed to put it in the overall tip jar, and then the 3 or 4, however many of you were working, all split it at the end of the day. So like sometimes that could play a factor too, but you don't really know how they do tips. Like you just kind of have to tip at the mercy of hoping it gets to that person.
That right
you know?
person, yeah. I get that. Okay, so that was yours, so it's my turn. Top sheets are useless.
Like on a bed?
Yeah. Get rid. Like
I agree with that.
I only need the fitted sheet and the comforter and my blankets. Get rid of that little napkin in the middle.
I agree.
I was wondering that the other day.
It gets all bunched up and kicked down and twisted around. Just get rid of it.
Yeah.
You don't
just
need
in the way.
I agree.
I think it does. Like I don't like it.
If I buy a set of sheets, that middle one gets used for like the dogs on the couch or something random.
Yeah. Or when I'm moving, I use it as like a moving blanket.
Hold stuff up. I never have ever put a sheet on our bed in I think 15 years.
Me either. I have like this one bin in my house that's just full of top sheets of every single sheet that I've ever gotten.
You'll be able to use them. You don't know what for.
You find uses
but you'll figure it out.
I'm curious if there's like a reason for that. Like, is it to protect the mattress? Is it like
some people might be weird about like the but if you're weird about how your comforter feels on you, buy a new comforter.
Maybe
I want to feel the comforter.
Maybe it's something to do with like getting because the comforters are not as easy to wash as the sheets. Like maybe it's something to do with getting the inside of the comforter dirtier quicker if you don't have a top sheet.
It's like a protective layer or something.
Almost like a protective layer for the comforter, maybe. I don't know. If you know about this, please tell us what the deal is.
I mean, if we got mattress experts out there.
If we have any sheet experts.
Bed mattress.
Anyone from, I don't remember any of the sheet brands from Bed Bath & Beyond when I worked there. Oh, okay. Caitlin, what's your last one?
That was the tipping one. Oh,
it was?
Oh, wow.
Yep. So you ended us.
You still have another one?
My very last one is kindness does not equal weakness. Just because I'm nice to you and I take the high road does not mean that you ain't with the you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't get it twisted.
Don't get it twisted. Don't mistake kindness for weakness.
I like that. It's so very true.
And I will die on that hill. Period.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. Also, too, like Caitlin and I try to think of like our messy draft topics and everything, but if there's ever anything that like you guys think of as you listen or like a category that you would think would be like interesting for our opinions or just anything that you come across, like Rare Breeds is a collaborative with the fans vibe. Like we want the feedback, we want the suggestions. Yeah. So I'm sure we'll probably be back with another messy draft next week. I think we talked about doing 10 signs that you're Southern. So you'll just have to
dig deep for this. I need a week to think about it.
I know. That's why we postponed that one.
I was going to say, we got to think about that one.
We needed real time to think about that.
I need good answers for that.
Yeah. I might have to like ask my mom and like Grammy and stuff to help me out on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll get the masses.
I feel like they would have really good answers.
I think
they
so
would.
Too.
Yeah.
Oh, they
My
would.
first one is your family eats banana mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yep. There it is.
That's my first one. There's your teaser for next week.
Next week's
know
messy
you're
draft.
a redneck if.
You know you're a redneck if your uncle eats banana mayonnaise sandwiches.
Yeah. Not even me knows anyone that does that.
I'm super excited about our next segment. We've got our first sponsored segment, and it's fun in our typical Rare Breeds fashion. So we have some stats from our friends at Hily Dating App, and we are going to either swipe right, which is a heart, or swipe left on the stats and kind of debate them a little bit, which glancing over these on the page, they actually look pretty intriguing and interesting. So I'm ready to get into it. So Ryan, take us away.
Yeah, you guys wouldn't believe the just sheer amount of numbers that Hily has, but we're going to look down some of these. The first one, I think, is something we've had as a topic on Rare Breed several times. So first one is among women, who specifically look for taller men? 35% of Gen Z and 37% of millennials say that tall starts at 6'3" to 6'4".
Hell no. Mm-mm.
Why do you think that?
I mean, I'm sure that this is true, but not in my book.
Shout out my short kings.
Well, when you're 5'2", everyone's tall. So, like, for me, 5'8" is tall.
Yeah,
5'9" is tall.
I think 6 foot you could start.
I think 6 foot in a general sense is where you could start.
For sure.
Yeah.
But again, when you're 5'2", everyone's tall. So
starts at 6'3", 6'4". That's not even in my wheelhouse.
I think some people wouldn't admit it, but I think some people would say that.
Yeah. All right. Not in my book.
No. False for me.
You guys are both correct.
We
the
are?
actual answer is 5'11" to 6 foot.
Thank you.
That's
there
the
we
right
go.
answer. So that was the vast majority for the first one. Second stat. 74% of Gen Z and 92% of millennial daters admit to using their dating apps while they're at work.
So true.
100%.
I know y'all are bored. I know y'all are bored at work, and you're just seeing what's out there. And it might be even awkward if you what if you swipe past a coworker?
Exactly. So,
oh
what
God,
if they're
it's
also
like
on
less than a
Tinder at
mile
work?
away, and they're like down the hall from you.
Literally, they're in the marketing hall.
Loving
He's in
your
the
life
office
is
next
in
door.
licensing. Hey, it might work.
You can find your man
company.
in the merchandise store.
Yeah.
Hey, we've had some workplace textum or recums before.
Yeah,
it might work out.
Sure.
I think that is true.
It is
true.
It is true.
Okay.
That is
Good.
correct.
Yeah.
I mean, what else are you doing when the day's slow?
Right.
Truthfully.
Seeing who's out there or in the same building as you.
Might as well.
Never
Scroll
know.
on TikTok for a while, then get on your dating app
Get
for a
on
little bit.
Hily
Get
and
on
see
Hily
what's
Dating
happening.
App and see what's happening on
Yeah.
there.
All right. Number 3. Roughly 1 in 3, so a third of Americans are likely to specifically look for a tax prepper or an accountant on dating apps to help them file their taxes.
It's
during
called
tax season.
using your resources.
I mean,
it's called using your resources to your fullest advantage. You should, if this is false, you should be.
I think it's smart.
If this is not true, it should be.
And the proper planning does because it's true.
Woo!
Yeah.
We're good at this.
Yeah, we are.
I was going to say, you guys are 3 for 3
Would
so
you
far
say
on
that
these.
we are a match made in heaven with the Hily Dating App?
I highly think so.
I'm loving this. Keep
I
going.
do too.
All right. Number 4, over 60% of men said they wouldn't date someone that their mom doesn't approve of.
That is true. Men are I say it on here all the time.
60 such a,
60%
yeah.
60% is
60%.
mama's boys. I think it's true.
You think 60% of men are mama's boys?
I don't think
Yes.
it's
That's a
true.
big number.
Because I think that men are becoming more and more weak and soft these days.
Brutal.
And it takes two, them and their mother. So
Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna
final
say
answers.
it's not true.
true.
It is not true.
Ah,
Do you want to take a jab at what the actual number is? Because I don't think it's as
Over
large as-
60% said they wouldn't date someone
Yeah.
with their mom is not true. So over 40%.
You're closer. Definitely closer.
50,
28.
27,
You're right on it. It's 30%.
30%.
Wow.
It says over 30%.
Well, that
Okay.
makes me feel a little bit
that
better
makes me feel
about
better
Basically a
about what
third.
I've been saying about you guys.
Yeah.
Good job. Good
Basically,
job.
a third is still a lot, though. It reminds me of like the moms at weddings who like wear white dresses and
Right.
stuff. Yeah.
The moms that are mad that they're not marrying their son.
Yeah.
it. Good. Just don't even
Avoid those.
Yeah.
avoid them.
Avoid those
Like
at all
the
costs.
Wreck
plague.
him.
Wreck him.
All right. Well, Caitlin is 4 for 4, I believe, so far.
That was a big number. I was like, please don't tell me there's that many pathetic men in this world.
See, I believe there were.
So last one, similar to the workplace one, 1 in 4 Gen Z and 1 in 5 millennial American daters say they use their dating apps on the toilet.
100%. That's a no-brainer.
It's the same as TikTok scrolling.
It's the same.
Yeah.
You're just doom scrolling on anything. And what better time to find the love of your life?
When you have nothing else to do but sit there and really think about it.
Long and hard.
I think it's true.
And that is why it is true. Yes, you are absolutely.
Dang, Caitlin, so you were 5 for 5.
On a highly dating app that I don't need, but I hope that everybody uses.
Wreck him! Wreck him. That segment actually transitioned us perfectly into our first text him or wreck him because the first line is I'm newly single and failed to stay off a dating app. So hopefully it was Hily Dating App, but if not, we're going to read further and we're going to
I
see.
still want to use this for the wreck
You
him
can't-
or
you-
text
you
Oh,
him.
let's do it. Yeah.
You can still use it.
Absolutely.
I do.
Okay, I'll go with the first one. I am newly single and failed to stay off of a dating app. I matched with this guy and we really hit it off. He was very charismatic and we had a ton in common, so we arranged a date at a bar nearby. We grabbed a table and after 10 minutes, when we were about to order drinks, he said he wasn't feeling well, so he just ordered a water. I tried not to overthink and I got myself a beer and we talked for a few hours. It was overall a great time, and when the natural winding down of the night came, I cheekily asked, "What now?" He said he still wasn't feeling great, but that we should call it a night. I was disappointed, but I figured, oh, well, it can't be helped. I checked on him the next day, and he ignored me. I texted him the day after that, being extremely blunt, and basically said if he didn't like me, that it was fine, but he should just be upfront about it. He apologized and said he was embarrassed for being sick, or he was embarrassed about being sick. Basically, he ghosted me. After a few weeks, I ended up chatting with a different guy. The connection wasn't the same as the first, but he seemed fun, and we got along well. We ended up going out to the same bar as the first guy's date and sitting at the same table. He talked about his apartment roommate, and he said something oddly specific that caused an... Oddly specific? Did I just say Pacific?
Pacific? Like the, yeah. It's
Oddly
okay.
specific that caused an epiphany. His roommate was the guy that ghosted me. Once I realized, I made an excuse to dash. He wanted to talk more. He wanted to walk me home. I declined, and I avoided his advances for a kiss. He was texting me as I walked home, and I asked him, is your roommate's name blank? And lo and behold, I was right. But it turns out they aren't even friends. It was more of a random roommate assignments. I explained the situation to guy number 2 and felt it was too weird for anything to happen now. Should I text him or wreck him? I think you should text him.
Yeah.
Because...
If anything, it's just funny.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
if he's not weirded out about it, and if you can get through it, then
And I mean, you didn't have anything invested with the roommate. It's not like it was a relationship.
Yeah, you guys.
Yeah, you didn't lock anything down.
Yeah.
And he's the weird one because he didn't want to be with you. So.
Right. I say give it a shot. If you can get past the weirdness, text him.
He gave you more than that guy gave you in one date. Just words.
He wanted to keep hanging out with you.
I was gonna say he was in it. He was in it to win it, dude.
Okay.
Text him.
Text him.
All right. There's a moment in every romantic comedy where the heroine.
Heroine. I think it's a
heroine.
Yeah.
Is that
not the drug?
Heroine.
There's a moment in every romantic comedy where the heroine makes a questionable decision. Usually it involves a charming stranger, poor judgment, and at least one drink. For me, it involved Tinder. Now, to be fair, this man was hot, objectively hot, in a way that should have come with a warning label. That kind of man whose profile makes you sit up a little straighter and think, well, for research purposes, what's the worst that could happen? He asked me to come over. Before I could think, I'd already driven across town to his doorstep. I mean, he met me at the door, walked me inside, and immediately said, let's go to the bedroom. Straight to the point. Okay, cool. No romantic music, no flirting, no tension, but whatever. We both knew what we were there for. Before we even stepped into the bedroom, he was completely naked. So we're just getting right to it then, I thought. And boy, did we, briefly. Very briefly. I've genuinely waited longer for the microwave to reheat my pizza. 3 minutes later, the man rolls over, grabs his phone, and starts scrolling as if I'm not even there. The worst part, I go into his bathroom and his cabinets are empty. All he has is shampoo. No body wash, soap, face wash, just shampoo. When I finally went to leave, he didn't even acknowledge my presence, but I really enjoyed the rush of the experience.
This seems like it was submitted by me circa 2022. I was living life. And you're like, I literally just devalued myself a whole 10 points, but God, that was exhilarating.
Exhilarating, but it only needs to be done once.
Wreck him. Get rid of it.
Glad you had fun.
I mean, it seems as if he wrecked you. And then, like, he wrecked you before you even, like, left. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, he was over with you after 3 minutes.
Yeah, you were looking through his bathroom drawers. Like,
well, the girl she was just trying to tidy up.
I was going to say, she's trying to tidy up and goes in there and she's got nothing to tidy up with.
Scrolling
does he rent that place? Is it his?
We don't know.
Is everything his
Bet that wouldn't happen on Hily Dating App.
Probably not.
I still question how any man can only have shampoo as any form of soap or anything. Like, I don't get it.
But I got Brandon to finally get a better one. So
or hand soap, anything. Like
like you gotta have stuff.
You need a woman in there to make all that happen. That's the only way that you're gonna make your cabinet go from shampoo.
But isn't it scary that they live so long like that?
It's crazy that
exactly. That's
before
my
they
point.
meet a woman.
That's
like,
my
how
point.
did you survive?
Yo, dude, I had to throw away Brandon's like Aeropostale shirts from high school. I had to go through the whole cleanse with him.
Yes.
I had to de-cleanse him from his bachelor days, and like I just started throwing stuff away.
Yeah.
That's what you have to do.
This
guy is still not ready for that lifestyle, so.
No, he is turning and burning them. That doorstep you walked through is a revolving doorstep, and
he was already on Tinder when you walked out.
That's probably what he was scrolling through when you were in his bathroom looking through his cabinets.
1000%.
Wreck him. Wreck him.
Wrecked.
Gone.
Nerd. Now for my favorite and most unpredictable part of the show. We get listener submitted questions and just some fun questions that we see on the internet throughout the week or whatever it may be. And it's Ask Rare Breeds. So you get a little insight into our twisted minds. And sometimes good.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Depends.
And if you want to leave us Ask Rare Breeds questions, to be truthfully honest, the easiest way for us to see those is on YouTube. So as you're watching, checking out the show and subscribing, comment. That's where we would love to see all of your questions, feedback, and then we're also going to make a Rare Breeds playlist. We talked about that last week when we were doing our Forgotten Bangers, and that seemed like something that everybody would really want. So we're going to work on that internally, and we're going to have a Rare Breeds Bangers playlist. So go comment those. If you want them to be included on the Spotify playlist, Apple Music, I don't know what we're going to do.
We'll figure it out.
More to come on the playlist, but just know it is coming. And in the music sense, take us to our first question.
First question: if you could build your dream Coachella set, who would you have? It's been a couple weeks, but maybe you guys have thought about this at some point.
I've thought about it.
Yeah.
It's 3 headliners, right?
Taylor Swift all day long for me.
Yeah.
Has to. Also, because I'm salty I didn't get to go to the Eras Tour, and so she's my headliner.
You didn't get to go to the Eras Tour?
No.
Oh, dude.
I had to buy my tickets. What money was I going to buy those with?
Yeah.
They were like $1,000.
In hindsight, we should have gone over to Europe like everybody was doing.
So that's what I would,
trip out
I was trying to go to Milan, but again, just bad financial
that
time.
Been nuts.
Out.
It just didn't work out. So yeah, Taylor Swift, Bruno Mars.
That's on the, yep.
Reba, and then honorable mention to John Summit. If I could, I was really torn between Reba and John Summit for my third headliner.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
It's my two very opposite personalities
Reba's
arguing with each other. So if I
That-
could have 4, I would include John Summit as well.
Damn, that's good. All right, mine was, I had Morgan Wallen,
Duh.
Drake,
Ooh.
and Bieber.
So you're Team Drake?
Nice.
I like him.
I'm Team Kendrick.
I'm
I
also
think he
Team Kendrick.
sounds good.
I'm Team
And
Kendrick.
no, I don't disagree. I
think he
still
can
like
do
No,
him.
I
both.
like his
Yeah.
music fine,
And then I
but...
realized I
his
didn't have a
music.
woman performer, and I had Taylor Swift written down because obviously,
Well, you can come to my Coachella where
that would
Taylor
be
will
great.
be.
That would be great.
You can come to my
Yours is
Coachella.
weekend 1, yours is weekend 2.
Yes.
Yeah,
You
I also
can
had
just line
Lady
it up.
Gaga written down because
That
I
would
just
be a
think
really
she
good
puts
one.
on
Ooh,
an
yeah.
amazing show. And
I
I
agree.
did have Bruno written down because
Well,
it's
he's going to
Bruno.
be at my Coachella, so you
Great,
can come.
so we can just split that up
Yeah.
and just go.
That would
Perfect.
have been fire.
Maybe we can have John Summit moonlight in some of our other headliner sets. Like maybe like John Summit does a remix in every single one of my headliner sets or something.
True.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how I get John Summit there.
Yeah. Now
Guest appearance.
that question specifically reminded me of a concert I went to in Kannapolis.
Ooh.
And it was Juvenile, Bone Thugs and Harmony, and Nelly.
Oh, wow.
And it was probably the best concert
Did
I've
you
ever been
see
to.
that TLC and Salt and Pepper are coming to Charlotte
So we're going.
at the end of the year?
And Neo and Akon.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. It is kind of circa 2016 again with all these little. With
I'm
all
telling
this
you.
popping back
Also,
up. You're not wrong.
Gotta get T-Pain in there,
Big
too.
hoop earrings are coming
Come
back.
on, give me T-Pain.
Ooh,
Come on.
T-Pain.
Yeah.
For sure.
T-Pain would be like an awesome one.
Oh my
I don't know if I
God.
would give him like a headliner spot, but he'd have to
He's
be
got to
like,
be
would
there
be the
somewhere.
opener.
yes, T-Pain has to be there somewhere.
I
Like,
agree.
life of the party.
Agree.
Yeah.
Because because that concert in Kannapolis was probably one of the best concerts I've
Yes.
ever been to.
You said Nelly, and I was like, T-Pain would
Nelly
also
was
be good.
great. He was great.
Reminded
Nelly
me of
would be an
T-Pain.
opener for me too.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he has to be.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All right. Question number 2. You guys just went on that trip to Asheville. We talked about on our last episode. But if you had just a weekend getaway, you could pick either or. Are you a mountain cabin trip gal or a beach gal? And why?
Both. I mean, truthfully, this
Do
is...
I have a preference?
I am right smack dab in the middle on this one.
It also depends on what time of year.
For sure.
Fully. Because I don't
Oh,
enjoy
100%.
going to the beach when it's cold. Like, I would rather go to the mountains.
I mean, I definitely would say if I had to choose a side, I'm a mountains person.
Yeah.
too.
But I definitely don't have a large allegiance to one way or the other.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
I like both. I go
Same.
on more mountain trips than I do end up going on beach trips, but I love a beach trip, you know?
We're kind of closer to the mountains too. So,
Yeah.
and there, I mean, you can go, like, we float
could
down
really
the
go to
river
either.
up there. There's so many water
That's
things
true. Like,
to do.
there are water things to do in the summer.
That's
so.
why I love it.
I
up
would say if I
there.
had
Yeah.
to pick, I would say mountains.
Mountains.
There you
Yeah,
go.
for sure.
I don't know. It's so, for me, when I think about the beach, too, like you mentioned the beach in the wintertime, like it's weird because oftentimes the beach in the wintertime is nicer than it is in the summer.
It can be.
because there's less people, and then sometimes, like if you're in the Gulf is like the calmest it normally ever is in
you
the
just gotta
wintertime.
get me down there, and that's a hike. So
Yeah,
I
it is
don't
a ways.
know.
It is a ways.
I
You
don't
gotta get her.
know.
You gotta get her more than 50 miles out of her zip code,
You
and that's
do.
the challenge.
You do.
That's the challenge.
Which I don't. Mountains for me.
Yeah.
That's just my vibe.
Me too.
Nice. Sweet. All right, last question. This one's more of a jab at me. From a YouTube comment, where did Alex go?
We don't know.
The banter between you three is the best.
We
tell
don't know.
us.
You tell us. Your guess is just as good as ours.
He raised us, then he dropped us off on a doorstep.
We're abandoned children, honestly.
Abandoned
You left
children.
us
I'm
with
trying
this
my
guy.
best here, guys. I'm
No,
sorry.
we love Ryan. We do.
We do, but
The
Alex,
reason we banter with Alex is because we also had spent so much time outside of this podcast with Alex that we all turned into like siblings and have that like
The sibling banter.
jab and banter and
like he got married and met another podcast, and he won't come to the holidays with us. Like,
Right,
he's
that's what
just-
it feels like.
He's just gone. He's not gone. He's actually right out there.
We need to have him back in like a "You Are Not the Father" scenario, and
Like
like
a Mario
have him
episode?
grill him.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
And he's like jumping up and down, like, yes, I'm not the father.
I know. I miss the room being smelled with green apple shampoo sometimes.
I know.
I'm not gonna lie.
Where did that come from? Like,
we were doing something. We were talking about like 2-in-1 shampoo or something, and he was like, I use Head and Shoulders green apple, and I was like, you need to talk to somebody about that.
Yeah, we did.
What do you use?
This feels like an only wrong answer avenue that I don't want to go down. I don't.
You got to tell us.
You're on our podcast, so.
Well, I use Head and Shoulders also, but I don't use green apple.
That's fine. Do you use 2-in-1?
No,
okay,
I don't
that's
use 2-in-1.
also acceptable.
That's better.
Okay,
that's
I can work with that. All right, we're making gains. Maybe our next producer. So our this producer has Head and Shoulders, but it's not green apple.
They're
but
already
the next
thinking about how to get rid of me.
It might
go to Dr.
Pantene or
whatever it is.
Dr. Squatch,
whatever
Old
it is.
Spice,
maybe Pantene or.
That's the thing. Y'all have like Old Spice and all like good.
All that good smelling.
That's why I don't understand when you're going down the line.
Old Spice is what I do for body wash.
Thinking, no, I don't
that's what I don't understand. Yeah, you're going online. Do I want to smell like mahogany and teakwood or a sour candy? What the?
Do I want to smell like sex or a cafeteria?
Or green apple.
There's no, I don't understand that.
Right. Do I want to smell like a Jolly Rancher or like I'm getting head tonight? Exactly. I don't know.
God.
So
true.
We don't know where Alex went, but if you find him, please return to Rare Breeds Podcast.
We're gonna post a
missing producer.
And we'll put it on the Head and Shoulders
Alex.
green apple bottles.
Oh my God!
You find him.
Yes.
In the stores, we'll put it near the green apple shampoo,
Like
so
the
maybe
milk
he'll
cartons.
find it.
Yes.
No,
If
we
you've seen
do
Alex,
not
let us know.
tolerate any Ryan slander around here, though.
No.
He
Shout
might
out,
have
Alex.
abandoned us, but we got adopted by a good family.
Yeah, we did.
I do my best.
A good
I'm the
single
dad that
father.
stepped
A good
up.
single father.
He
A
is the dad.
single mom who works 2 jobs, who loves the kids and never stops. With gentle hands.
He wasn't the dad, but he was the dad that stepped up.
up.
He's a survivor.
And on that note,
On that note,
Oh my God.
on that bombshell, it is time to end.
yeah, we're gonna end on that one. Before we wrap up, though, we have some fan comments from, well, a fan comment from the YouTube, but we want more. So we got to shout out Scott Sheffield, loves the show. We love you, Scott.
Love you,
Thanks
Scott.
for being one of the male listeners that we allow and love.
And a good male.
Shout out.
Know
a
that.
good male. We appreciate
It'd
you.
be a good man.
Wait a minute, he's a good
Scott,
man.
You're a rare breed of
You're
man.
a rare breed.
Do you watch in your recliner?
Yeah,
on
let
Flat
us
Screen
know.
TV?
Let us know
Let
if
us
you
know how
watch in
you
your
watch.
recliner like Todd does.
Yeah.
Hey, hashtag tweet your seats. Tweet your
Yes.
seats.
Oh my gosh.
Send us where you're watching Rare Breeds from. Tweet
Hell
your
yeah.
seat. I love that. But no, YouTube is, I know we keep harping it, but YouTube is the best way to watch. And
sure.
that's where we see all of the comments, and it's fun for us to read through and, read
They
through
clip fun
questions.
shorts on there, like just subscribe and they'll pop up on your screen even when you don't want them to.
Yeah.
It's the best.
It's like
I don't ever have to look.
we're like a roach. You can't get rid. We're like cockroaches. You can't get rid of us.
Sorry.
That's how we're trying
Not
to be
sorry.
anyways. Before we wrap up, though, we did want to let you guys know about JRM Fan Day, which Fan Day is special in my little Rare Breed's heart because that was where we got to get on
my
Door Bumper Clear for a
God.
minute for the very first time on Sirius and talk about our show.
Yes.
So
like a year ago.
it's like
to
a
the
full
day.
circle moment.
Yeah. It's the
so
biggest block party in Mooresville.
it is May 21st at JRM. You can find Caitlin at the front desk, and you can find me in the Car Store merch trailer, and then also on the DMM stage. So they're going to be doing live shows again with Dirty Mo and Sirius XM. They're starting off with Larry Mack and Danielle Trotta at, I think, 9 a.m. And then from there, they roll into Dirty Mo Live with a quite interesting crew. Kitty Wallace, love hearing anything he ever has to say. He called me the other day asking about Figgy Earnhardt and what the hell that all was about. It was iconic. Mike Davis, and then 2 surprise guests from an upcoming Dirty O Media project, which we don't even know about, so I'm excited to know
gonna be
what
fun.
that is.
Yeah.
I'm excited. And then following that at noon, it'll be Bless Your Heart live with Dale and Amy, and of course, saving the best for last, Door Bumper Clear with myself, Tommy. Is Tommy gonna be there?
I believe so.
Myself,
I'm assuming Tommy will be
Tommy,
there.
Freddie, and Jordan Bianchi. I wasn't sure about Tommy because he ditched us last year, but allegedly he's going to be back from vacation and he'll be there. So come hang out with us. We would love to see you all at Fan Day. As Caitlin said, it's like the biggest block party in Mooresville. So
yeah, if you can't find us at our prospective spots, we are also at the High Rock tent.
yeah,
pretty
if you can't find us, or if you really want to be a good Samaritan, you could bring us High Rock beverages to our perch.
Yeah.
Bang.
She's at the front desk, and I will be at the car store merch trailer. And the more drinks you feed me, maybe the prices will get cheaper. I don't know.
Who knows?
So, yes, fan day, always fun. I love it. That's when, like, all the partners are out. It's like everyone's in one place for the week, and it's just a damn good time. So,
party.
Don't miss it.
Yeah.
All right, that is all we have for today on Rare Breeds. I am going to Bruno Mars tonight, so I'm sure I'll have lots from that when I come back. And then we'll basically be spending the next week thinking about all the things that give us the signs that we're Southern. So tune back in next week. You can subscribe to our YouTube, Rare Breeds Podcast. And the more subscribers we get, the more fun stuff we can do on there. So
for sure.
It only helps us all. We'll see you next Tuesday.